Well, look what I found! You knew you couldn't keep these secrets away from me forever.
It's been over a year since Gravity Falls ended, and it's hard to find another cartoon that has the viewers so engaged. It seems that most studios make cartoons that are strictly for kids, or they go over the top with adult cartoons. It's very rare that you get a good mix between the two.
Hey, at least I'm not all keyed up to watch a kid's show.
I'll have you know that Ducktective has a big mystery element and a lot of humor that goes over kids' heads.
Last year at New York Comic-Con, Alex announced the limited edition journal, sparking excitement in the Gravity Falls community. We ordered ours on December 22nd, and 6 months later, we finally received it. Only 10,000 exist, and let's be honest, you'd have to be a die-hard fan to spend $150 on a book.
What kind of creep is ever gonna buy one of those?
I'll take 10!
Hold on tight, because today, we're going to reveal the secrets and codes from Journal 3, Special Edition.
Journal 3 introduces new content with hidden blacklight messages and removable photos. We're not going to show every page, but we are going to reveal each page of interest in the order they appear. The first page we're covering is the Floating Eyeballs page. The blacklight message on this page reads, "Nonsense, I was wrong to worry about these things. They are inconsequential. Pepper spray makes them go away." And if you lift the photo, it reveals a message, "Had staring contest with one. Lost after the 7th hour. I bet with eye drops I could have beaten it." They appear in my bathroom monthly, which is always a horrifying situation. 3 more located in Canyon must invent explanatory theorem, or invent eye poker to blind them permanently. There is also a coded blacklight message under the photo that reads, "I often see strange things in the corner of eye. New theory, does the corner of your eye actually see an alternate plane of reality?"
The next page of interest is the gnome page. When you flash it with a black light, it shows a feral gnome and states, "The deeper in the woods you go, the more wild and rude the gnomes turn. Be careful, a gnome bite from a feral gnome will make you get gradually hairier and smaller over the course of your lifetime." Which is fine if you want to work in tech support, but a nightmare for the rest of us. They can smell fear and snacks. In the bottom of the next page, it says every gnome generation has a town idiot, or Shmebulock. I interviewed one, and he said the word Shmebulock over and over before writing this on a chalkboard. Underneath this is a code that reads, "Mine is but a solitary existence. I read, I ponder. I stare at the heavens. Bounteous is our world, but cruel is the master of it, who condemned me to say but only my name. Perhaps my isolation is my gift, for it is only in separation from others that a mind can truly be free."
On the Muse page, it says, "My muse lied to me. How could I be so foolish?" This is the first page in the journal that Ford acknowledges Bill's evil. On the next page, it shows an image of an axolotl in the stars. Most of us know about Bill's death message.
Hey, XOLOTL! My time has come to burn! I invoke the ancient power that I may return!
It seems like this axolotl is some kind of god in the Gravity Falls universe. Under this it says, "Out of all the idiots in the entire universe, why was I the one to fall prey to Bill's villainy? If beings of such evil can exist in the cosmos, could there possibly be other beings of equal and opposite good, or is this vast universe filled with only darkness? Some force compels me against reason to maintain hope." Now, we're going to find out more about Bill's secret history. The hidden message on these 2 pages reads, "Bill taught me that he inspired great minds throughout history. Now I know the truth. He tricked and terrorized great minds, and history is littered with records of his treachery. Since time began, Bill has tried to trick people into building his portal, and he exacted his revenge when they failed. Notable people tricked by Bill: the ancient Egyptians. Their primitive portal only worked for 10 minutes, letting out a jackal-headed man from the nightmare realm. Bill was furious. He tormented them with nightmares, and they built giant stone tributes to Bill, hoping to make him stop. The arms and top hats of these structures broke off over time. George Washington. Bill gave him secrets that helped him defeat the British, but when George's attempts at a steam-powered portal sank into a swamp, Bill gives Washington such bad nightmares that he grinds his teeth into dust in his sleep, and then he had to get wooden ones. Washington put Bill on the $1 bill in order to appease him. Stanley Kubrick. Bill helped Kubrick fake the U.S. moon landing, hoping that, in return, Kubrick would convince NASA to build a functional portal. When NASA rejected the proposal, Bill cursed Kubrick with the bizarre nightmares, which, in an ironic twist, ended up helping him in his film career. Modoc the Wise. A Gravity Falls shaman who met a gruesome end when he ran afoul of Bill. He is thought to be the one who inscribed the incantation on the cave that brought Bill into my life. I am the latest in a long line of these foolish men, and it's my burden to avenge them all, or lose my life trying.
The next 2 pages don't have that many hidden messages on them. The first one shows the password to the laptop originally thought to be Fiddleford's. It turns out that it belonged to Ford, with the password being Stanford. The next coded page doesn't have that much either. It shows several codes used in the show. When you hit it with the black light, it shows you the key to uncover all the codes. At the bottom, it has a hidden message that says, "The most impossible thing to decode is human social behavior." In the episode Society of the Blind Eye, McGucket creates a memory gun to erase the memory of what he has seen on the other side of the portal, but according to this page, he didn't just use it on himself. This page reads, "He used it on me, I'm certain. Memories are returning of my assistant using the ray on himself, then zapping me to cover up his actions. I've had dreams of F wearing a red hood, watching me from the shadows. What if those weren't dreams? I believe he hired construction workers to help him build the portal, then erased their memories to keep the job secret, and erased mine too so that I wouldn't chide him for taking the risk. This is all my fault. I should have destroyed this gun when I had the chance."
The message on this page says, "One of Bill's friends. Where have I seen him?" The image shown on the page is a real-life phenomenon where people see the same man in their dreams, usually called, "Have you seen this man?" This page marks the moment when Stanford started losing his sanity. All it says is, "Please help me. It's all over. Trust no one."
This is where Ford decides to use the invisible ink that made this video possible. The message says, "I have decided to use invisible ink to keep away prying eyes. Anyone could be watching me. I may provide previous pages with new secrets I have learned since originally writing them, and perhaps reviewing old passages will stabilize my rapidly dwindling sanity." Here's a look inside each journal. Journal 1 describes my first 3 years in Gravity Falls, focuses on mythical beasts, geographic anomalies, and my 30-hour arm wrestling match with a very annoying unicorn. Journal 2. The most dangerous journal. Curses, incantations, and dark power became an obsession in this volume. Describes the hiding place of the mystical amulet. I buried the amulet once I learned that it corrupts your soul and whitens your hair. Journal 3. The volume I hold in my hands describes my embarrassing defeat at the hands of Bill, and the loss of my very sanity. Also contains a pretty good drawing of a platypus. Will soon be bestowed upon S and hidden at the ends of the earth, I hope. Next page shows a drawing of the perpetual motion machine that Stan destroyed, and written under it, what might have been. And the last page we're going to cover is from Bill himself. It reads, "Guess who? That's right, pal. Ol' Six Fingers just choked out, and that means Captain Bill's steering the ship. And by steering the ship, I mean making Sixer slap himself over and over." That's right. I just wrote down the sounds of my own laughter. Now, Where was he? Ah, yes, Mr. Sirius was saying that anyone who is smart enough to decode these messages is smart enough to get on the right side of history. And that means joining me, your new best friend and style consultant, Bill Cipher. All it takes is a little handshake. Ever wanted to see the inside the dreams of your crush? Or crush the dreams of your enemies? Or just let someone control your body and take the old bone-mobile for a spin? All you have to do is summon me, and it's so easy. Just say the words Bill Cipher 3 times out loud, alone in the dark. Ready? I'll say it with you. Bill Cipher, Bill Cipher, Bill Cipher. See? That wasn't so hard. Now, there's a pathway between your mind and mine. I can see everything you can see. Sixer's about to wake up, but the business between you and me has just begun. Let's just say I'll see you down the road. And if you ever get a phone call from a number that says unknown, pick up. Your guy on the inside of your mind, Bill. That was the last thing that was written before Stanford was trapped on the other side of the portal.
Today is just so wonderful, I feel like chuckling, ha ha ha. I feel all fuzzy inside like a duckling, full of tarantulas. And now that I'm here tonight, it's gonna get weird. Not enough features, cats should breathe fire, bears should sing choir. Very nice. Look at this tower under my power. Look at these people, puny and feeble. Ooh. Look, I'm just a triangle trying to save you from the delusion society gave you. Gravity's a lie, and so is the sky. Trust in the all-seeing, all-knowing eye.